Hey, Darryl, obviously, second time we've hooked up in the Alumni game against the Red Wings. First time in Detroit was a lot of fun, but I think it's going to be pretty special here at the Exhibition Stadium tomorrow.
Well, it's our 100th anniversary, Centennial year. It's only going to happen once in my lifetime, in your lifetime, and the fans are excited. We haven't had an outdoor game here in Toronto. You know, Detroit and Toronto have a little bit of a rivalry over the last few years now, with Brendan Shanahan being our president and playing for the Red Wing Alumni. That's kind of cool too. But a few of us played with the Red Wings. I played there 1 year. Borja did, Wendell did, Tiger did, Bobby McGill did. There you go. So Curtis, I think, did Curtis? Yeah. There you go. So it's old-time reunion.
Now, when I look back, you know, you were a first-round pick for this team, and sitting here today at Maple Leaf Gardens. Take us back to that, probably the most special moment in your career, that 10-point night here against the Bruins.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. It's over 40 years ago. But you know, just being drafted by the Leafs, kid in Ontario, coming to training camp, giving me number 27 was pretty special. I always remember that, walking into the dressing room here. But the 10-point game, it was one of those nights. I don't know why it happened. It's here you are 10,000 games later, and Gretzky, Lemieux, and a number of other great players have gone through and haven't been able to do it. So I'm honored to hold it. Proud to have done it in this building against an original six team. So I hope the record holds for another few years.
Now, obviously, you forged some lifelong relationships with a couple of your wingers in Lanny McDonald and Tiger Williams. It's still so strong today to see you three together. It's got to be pretty special.
Well, it is fun. I mean, we're all getting older, and I count my blessings every day that I can still get on the ice and skate. And Tiger and Lanny also. You know, you see some of the players you played with, they've since passed on or whatever, or physically they can't do it. So anytime we get an opportunity to do something like this together, we certainly embrace it. Our wives come to the events, our kids and our grandkids come. So they're just great memories to have. But it's forged back a lot of years. We had some good times together, and we've gone through some difficult times and challenges in our life. And when we get back together, we certainly appreciate these great times. Now,
team-wise, what would be the most special moment as a Toronto Maple Leaf when you were playing?
Well, we had that team in the late 70s with Roger Nielsen as our coach, and you know, we knocked out the Islanders. The Islanders were expected to win the cup that year. Lanny scored the goal in overtime. Borja was hurt, and Ian picked it up. Palmy was in goal, and he was spectacular. So that team really won the hearts of the Toronto fans. You know, yeah, we didn't win a cup, but you know, it was one of the best teams since the '67 Cup. And fans still, even though we're much older, and they still appreciate it, and they have a bond and a tie to guys like Borja and Ian, myself, and the rest of us. So that was the big moment.
Now, obviously, the 100th anniversary of the club, you know, the top 100 players were named, and you're number 4 all time with this organization. That had to be a pretty special honor, I'm sure, when you look at who's the 3 guys ahead of you.
Well, it is, and then you look at guys like, you know, Mats and Dougie and Wendell and all these guys that played in the organization, you know, and I understand too, when you have a selection committee of, I think there was 30 of them, there's probably a fine line between who picks one ahead of the other. But the fact that David Keon was number 1, I'd certainly endorse that. I played with Davey. He was a great player, won Stanley Cups, won the Lady Byng Trophy, and just a hard, all-working guy. So, and Sil Apps, a great Leaf captain, Teeter Kennedy, all great players that I didn't get an opportunity to watch, but certainly just from being around our organization and learning about them and gaining the respect that they had as players and captains of the Leafs. So to be behind those guys, and it's pretty special. It's nice what the Leafs are doing. Our alumni have a great relationship with our ownership, partnership now with our ownership, and you know, with Legends Row and you know, the top 100 and bringing us all back for this 100th anniversary, recognizing the great history and tradition that's been here for so many years. It's great to be a part of it all.